And you know what I just remembered? That I still have the text messages between me and Miss Vanessa for my first year of college when she wouldn't give me any of the insurance information and she
Hmm.
was just like giving me the runaround the whole time. I still have this.
Well, you know what? We should pop those in at the end of the segment.
Yeah.
How has talking about your trauma helped you up until this point? Do you notice a difference in how you feel internally?
I would say talking about my trauma, like up until this point, I feel like I would be a totally different person telling my story. Honestly, I feel like I would be in a different headspace. I feel like it would be easier for me to break down. I feel like I wouldn't be able to like get two words out honestly. And that's how it was before I actually got the help and before I actually got therapy. Um, I couldn't talk about it without crying. Like my mom will say this all the time. Anytime my father was brought up, anytime that side of my family was brought up, I couldn't talk about it. I would try and no words would come out. So being able to get the help I need and work through it properly, I'm able to now tell my story in a way that is personable to others, but it's also such a healing aspect for me because I can finally tell my story and not be so broken with the words that I'm saying.
Do you feel like talking about your journey out loud has helped you since coming out?
Coming out. No, I'm kidding. No, for sure. I think talking about feelings, I feel like that's always such a helpful thing. I feel like when you talk about things, it makes life so much easier because when you are able to face something that might be hard for you take away its power. So I would say that talking about this out loud, no matter how many haters I get, no matter how many people I have saying, why are you chasing a relationship? No matter how many people I have talking crap about me, about my mom, I'm taking power away from people that have hurt me for 19 years of my life.
A lot of what you've talked about has been things that I've never heard before. Like, this is the first time for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, how does it feel that I'm hearing your story even for the first time? Does it feel exposing or does it feel relieving or a little bit of both?
I mean, I feel like we're so close that I don't think anything can be exposing or feeling like I'm exposing myself. I feel mainly that it's like relieving for the main reason that I just get to tell my story and I feel super unjudged. This is like a non judgmental space for me. So, yeah, I don't feel like I'm exposing anything. I just feel like I'm honestly just having a conversation on camera.
With your mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Do you think the hardest part is that Miss Vanessa was absent or that she's never acknowledged what that absence has actually cost you?
I think it's that she doesn't acknowledge anything. I feel like even when she would text me, or even if we did have like somewhat of a conversation, it's kind of like the elephant in the room. Like, it's so insane to me how she can just ignore all of like everything. She can just not say anything about my father or say anything about that whole situation. It was really just, it's honestly like a gift that she never even talked about it. So,
Why do you feel like it was a gift?
because no, I'm saying not like it's a gift. I'm saying she had like a talent for not acknowledging
Oh,
the elephant in the room. So,
like
not,
a
it wasn't a gift.
professional.
Yeah. She's like, it was almost like business. She didn't
Hmm.
mention anything about my dad. She didn't say anything like that. So,
How do you feel about her being loyal to him?
I mean, that's her son. I don't really have anything to say about that. Loyalty is whatever, even if it's wrongly misplaced.
If you could speak to Miss Vanessa right now, what would you say?
Right now, my 19-year-old self, I feel like I would have different words for her. Like when I was maybe like 8, 9, 10, 11, I think that person would be so focused on protecting her feelings and really sugarcoating how I feel to protect her and her fragileness and whatever that may be and whatever that she was going through. But I feel like me now, the only words that I would have for her is your loss. That's literally like all I would say is your loss. It's your problem. It's your fault that you don't want to be a part of my life, or I can't go into your mind and say be a part of Kennedy's life. that has to be something that you do within yourself. And you haven't. I feel like her involvement has been so surface level. It's, oh, I'm here for you when it's convenient for her or when she wants to get that pick me up to feel like a good person. But then when it's just like a random day when someone could really use a text from their grandmother saying, "Hey, I love you, thinking about you," there's nothing. So I would say that I'm not going to be used as a pick me up anymore. I am a human being. I'm someone who has a voice, and if you want to be a part of my life, you're going to have to understand that, and you're going to have to understand that you've done a lot of damage.
So you talked about grief in your dad segment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you've been grieving Miss Vanessa or grieving the grandmother you never had? Like, how do you feel like?
I don't think, I feel like, yes, it's grief, but I don't think it's like in the traditional way. I think it's more so just the idea of them, not necessarily them, because if I were to grieve them as people, I feel like I'd be completely insane because they're just like, they're not good people, obviously. But I think it's the idea of what a father is and the idea of what a grandmother is that I'm grieving.
How do you think growing up without the relationship has shaped you into the woman you've become?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I'm not a product of my environment. I feel like I'm completely different from everything that I've been through. I feel like I could have really went the completely like opposite way and was just this bad person and a reflection of what I've gone through and using that as an excuse to be the way that I could be. But I think I don't know. I think I'm just I would say I'm more like my mom, obviously, but I feel like I'm just a completely like different entity from my mom and my father. I feel like I'm most of her, but I'm also something else. If that makes sense.
Even with my part that I played?
Yeah, I feel like the part that you played, yes, it was wrong, but there's so much good a part of my mom, and I feel like I really have those aspects in me. And then obviously, like you're 50% of your parents, like you're 50% of your mom, you're 50% of your dad. I'm 50% of my mom, and I'm also 50% of everyone that has loved me.
Has this experience changed the kind of family member or future parent you want to be?
No to the family member part. I think I really do try to give the love back that I receive. And I feel like the side of my family that I do have, I feel like we're very close. I feel like our relationship is not, I couldn't ask for a better relationship with my family. However, the type of parent that I want to be, definitely it reflects in what I see for myself when I do have a kid. Um, I obviously want to be there for my kid. I want to give, honestly, I would, how do I say this? I would model my love that I give to my kid after how my mom gives love to me now. And that's in breakfast in bed, even at my big grown age. That's folding my laundry, even though I am perfectly capable of doing it myself. That's just in like the little things. Can I have can I have some of the Kool-Aid, please?
You want to get it?
No.
You want me to get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cut the camera. Do you feel like you using your voice is genuinely helping other people that are in similar situations like you?
I would hope so. I know that my opinions and how I say things and the story that I'm telling is difficult for people to hear, especially for people that might not believe that this person is in the wrong and they want to believe that my mom is in the wrong. But I would say that I really do believe that I'm helping people feel better about the situation that they're in, not necessarily taking away all of the pain, but helping to relieve it so they can work through it a little bit easier, if that makes sense.
And I love you. I need a buffer.
All right. Do you want to explain what a buffer is?
A buffer
Are you about
is,
to are you about to
I'm
like
about to show them what a
demonstrate? Okay.
buffer
Oh, okay.
is. This is a buffer. So say like I'm having a hard day and I just come and I get some good energy from Kennedy, and I'm gonna give your neck.
Okay.
But this is a buffer. If you ever need a buffer,
Don't call me.
get a hug. Get you a hug.